Shout out to the fucking voice.
On Monday, the rainbow crosswalks in Dallas's Oaklawn neighborhood were removed after a directive signed by Greg Abbott. That same night, someone went back, armed with only spray paint and a message. Mason spent 3 hours trying to restore what many see as more than paint on pavement. He was arrested, and tonight, I'm sitting down with Mason for his first on-camera interview. Thank you for taking your time to be here today. We appreciate you.
Of course, Larry, thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Appreciate it as well.
Tell everybody, before this week and all the notoriety you've gained, who were you?
I guess I would say that I'm like a lot of everybody right now. Like very just scared, very downtrodden, very just like feeling defeated, like feeling very like not like anything's going to get better because we see things every day like get worse and worse. And as today, I would say Idaho passed the no pride flag law.
Yeah.
I would say, and they also formally addressed the Supreme Court in order to take down our right to get married. Mm-hmm. If one state is now trying, I would say this state just took away all crosswalks. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this state's now trying to take away all flags.
Yeah. Were you nervous at all going into it?
Nope.
Did you think going into it that you might get arrested? Did that possibility cross your mind?
Kind of. Honestly, I was like, I'm coming here at 12:30 on a Monday of all times. And to be honest, they have not formally charged me with a misdemeanor for vandalism.
When did you realize that moment had kind of exploded on social media and kind of almost went viral?
I really more or less didn't really kind of realize it until I started getting texted in the morning. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, getting out at 10 and actually having my phone again, you know, looking at it. The first person saying was my ex being like, he's like, he's like, what the he's like, are you fucking crazy?
When was the moment that you realized that this act that you did was bigger than you?
I mean, I knew it from the moment I was gonna do it. And that's why, because I mean, I was walking up and down these streets, girl. 3.5 hours. Because I knew what I was doing was probably gonna bite something. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, like, I was doing it so late at night on a fucking Monday. I would say, don't you mind me just spray painting the ground by myself.
How has your life changed since all of this happened?
I wouldn't say it's changed at all.
It hasn't changed, okay.
To be honest.
Yeah.
I would say there have been plenty of people that have reached out to me to try to give me money. I would say I've declined. I would say that I had help from Alexander's, and that's all the help that I ever needed.
Oh, nice. I saw that they offered.
Yes, they did. I would say, and they reached out, and I graciously accepted, and they did help me. What I've done is something absolutely monumental. I have family who live in Seattle, Washington, who have messaged me like, we are so proud of you. Thank you for what you are doing. If you ever make your way up here in your travels, please come stay with us again. Blah, 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 blah. Like I've had family in Montana. There are people in Minnesota. There are people in New York. There are people in Phoenix. There are people in Florida. I understand how big this is now, fully aware. And so my next move is to create a nonprofit, which I'm currently in the process of. It's going to be Rainbow Rebels. Oh. And what we are going to be raising money for and creating sponsorships for is people who are LGBTQI+ who find themselves in a difficult position where I kind of found myself. If I didn't have the means to help my own self, being able to help out with bail money, to be like, hey, what are you doing? Yeah. Hey, these are these lawyers that we have on retainer. If we need to be able to help you, we have stipends for them in order to help for these certain cases.
What is the total dollar amount right now with the fines and the bail and all of that it's set you back, and was it worth it?
I would then guesstimate it was probably $1,020 some odd dollars. It's fucking worth it. Because who knows how much fucking money that those crosswalks actually fucking cost to paint.
And they were paid for by money that we raise in the community, not taxpayers.
And then to be raised by taxpayer money, which we also are taxpayers.
Yes.
So not only do we pay taxes, but we also pay it adjacently in order to have that.
So we paid to put them up, and we had to pay to take them down. Some are going to say that this is vandalism and not protest. What would you say to those people?
These are almost a decade old. So
They were revamped in 2023.
So was it vandalism then, is what I'm going to ask. Was it vandalism then?
Have you faced any backlash from any aspect of your life? Work, personal,
I
friends?
would just say, I would really just say, you know, comments and Facebook, to be honest.
Okay. You have to ignore those.
I say, am I on the lookout for threats? 1,000, absolutely, because I am that bitch to handle my shit if you so wish to have it out with me.
Today, the Dallas Voice recognized you with the first ever Rainbow Warrior Award. What does that mean to you, Rainbow Warrior?
I was asking myself this today, what that means, Rainbow Warrior, because I've been trying to also coin the term Rainbow Rebel. Like, yeah, we put rainbows on buildings, and yeah, we put rainbows on the flagpoles. But just as I said earlier, Idaho's getting rid of the pride flag. How much before longer that my action gets to Greg Abbott that he's like, you know what, no pride flag for anybody then. If that's how we want to act. The dominoes are falling as we speak. It's signed to stand up. And if you see somebody standing up, stand up next to them because they're just as scared as you are. Shout out to the fucking voice. What I want people to take away from this moment is that you are your own person.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, as much as like you may feel that you're alone and then you may feel that you can't do anything, I felt the same way.
Well, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for your time tonight.
No problem, Larry.
And for getting your story out there.
Thank you, Larry. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to speak to you.
Of course, anytime. Mason didn't set out to become a symbol, but sometimes the people who make the biggest impact are the ones who act. I'm Larry the Fairy from the local scene to your digital screen. And remember, sometimes a little color can spark a huge conversation. Adios.